Hello everyone. You've been slaving away for hours and it's time to slice before finally tucking into that delicious brisket. The way you slice a brisket has a massive impact on the appearance and taste of your finished product. It makes zero sense to slave over a piece of meat for 12 plus hours, only to hack into it at the last second with any old knife you have lying around. There are many produce available to choose stand-up pillows, each with different characteristics, benefits and prices. To help you make a perfect decision, I did extensive research, read tons of reviews, and compiled a list of the best sit-up pillows from reputable brands. After much research, I found these products much helpful for people like you. If you want to know about the price and other information, be sure to check my description. So without any further delay, let's jump into the video. Number 1. Mercer Culinary Millennia 14 Granton Slicer Knife. At $143, the Mercer Granton Slicer is a great knife to add to your arsenal if you are going to be slicing a lot of larger briskets, turkeys or other large meats. Mercer is a highly regarded brand among professional chefs and pitmasters alike. For a budget price, you are getting high-quality Japanese steel that is easy to maintain and keep razor sharp. The thinness of the blade and 17-degree bevel angle allows you to cut extremely accurate, straight lines. We've made it pretty clear that we are big fans of the Granton grooves, which help you avoid the blades sticking, while slicing brisket. It's hard to find much to fault this knife for without starting to nitpick. At this price point, you are not going to get premium materials, but the Santoprene plastic handle and Japanese steel are more than satisfactory. If you think you'll be cooking a lot of larger cuts of meat, then the 143 Mercer is a great option. Number 2. Petor Knox 12-inch Granton Edge Slicing Knife. You could buy a half-decent chef's knife or any number of long serrated knives, and they would all do a decent job at carving brisket. But any true brisket expert knows that half-decent isn't good enough. It's all the little details that separate okay brisket from the kind that your neighbors will tell stories about for years to come. If you just want to make sure you're using the best knife, we can confirm that the Petor Knox is virtually flawless when it comes to slicing brisket. The little details are where the Petor Knox shines. At 12 inches long, the knife can easily slice large briskets in a single stroke. Well, you could easily slice paper thin with this knife. It does an equally good job holding a straight line while cutting pencil-sized brisket slices. Granton Edge refers to the hollowed-out grooves that run along the sides of the blade. These grooves fill with any meat juices or fat. While slicing brisket, this allows for thin, even cuts without any tearing. At a fraction of the cost of a good quality chef's knife, the Petor Knox represents great value. Even if your knife skills leave a lot to be desired, upgrading to the 123 Petor Knox slicing knife will make a huge difference in improving the quality and appearance of your brisket. Number 3. Dahlstrom Slicing Carving Knife. For some people, it's all about the specs and the details. They want to know everything about what they're buying. How else do you know if you're getting quality goods or not? No detail is too small, from the product to the packaging. If you're one of those people, have we got the best brisket knife for you? The Dahlstrom VG10 is, to be blunt, a badass knife. If a samurai were shopping for a brisket knife, he'd pick this one, hands down. It really is a beautiful knife to look at, from the etched blade to the engraved butt of the handle. But can it cut? The manufacturer describes it as ruthlessly sharp. I don't entirely understand that, but it sounds cool. The blade is hand-finished, and cut from Japanese high-carbon stainless steel. It's got some flex, but it's a very hard material. With its double-beveled edge and an 8 to 12 degrees angle, it should cut like a scalpel. The handle is heat, cold, and impact resistant. That bodes well for a long life. The handle is triple riveted to the blade, so it ain't going anywhere, and the stainless steel end cap helps balance the knife for ease of use. Number 4. Dexter 12-inch Scalloped Slicer Knife. In his excellent YouTube series on smoking your first brisket, Aaron Franklin recommends using a 123 serrated knife for carving brisket. People queue for hours to get a taste of Aaron's brisket, so we think he probably knows a thing or two about slicing brisket. This 123 Dexter slicing knife is usually available for less than the Petor Knox, making it a great value brisket slicer. The scallop serrations are designed to cause less damage to food. This is crucial, makes the knife more forgiving for newbies when it comes to slicing brisket, and helps you minimize tears. Well, we are reviewing this knife on its ability to slice brisket. It will also double as an excellent bread slicer, or for carving any large chunks of meat. With the white plastic handle, this knife isn't winning any beauty awards, but the most important detail is that it arrives super sharp, and the handle is heavily textured, which allows for a good grip. The scallop blade is nice and high, and makes cutting through fatty meat super easy. Also makes it a versatile bread or vegetable slicer. Number 5. Dahlstrom Carving Knife. I really like this knife, not just for brisket, but for a wide variety of slicing purposes. It focuses on aesthetics a little too much for my taste, but its minor flaws don't really detract from how high quality of a knife this is. The handle at first looks like it would be uncomfortable, but it actually feels quite nice in the hand, with a great texture that is moisture wicking and non-slip. The G10 fiber resin material is also heat, cold, and moisture resistant for long-term durability. The blade is of similarly high quality, full tang with a 58 plus Rockwell hardness rating, born from its high carbon super steel construction, which is further hardened with a nitrogen bath that increases both hardness and flexibility, averting the general rule that increased hardness adds to brittleness. The final component is a titanium nitride coating that increases its corrosion resistance and overall durability. That in itself is good, but the minor flaw here is that it's black, which makes it a bit more difficult to clean and see things stuck to it, while making it much more noticeable if it gets scratched or nicked. But that's really a minor gripe compared to all the other benefits of this knife. It's even got a good price, nothing out of the ordinary for a high-end knife, and a lifetime warranty against defects, making it a very safe buy. That's all from my end. I make helpful videos daily, so do subscribe my raw review YouTube channel, and press the bell icon. If you need more information or if you want to know product price, do check out my description box. For kind of any problem, please comment below. Stay updated with our cool products as it will make your life much more easier.